Hey Jammers, it's Frosted Mist here and welcome to a new video. So, today I'm going to be going over some things that I think Animal Jam should add into the game. These are just some of the ideas that I've been thinking about when I've ever had, let's say, just a struggle on Animal Jam. Now obviously, these do not have to be added, but these are just some of my ideas. So one of the things that I think Animal Jam should consider adding into the game is a clear all jamagrams button. It could be up here or something, that way you don't accidentally click it or something, but I think that would make it a lot easier to go through after you've, if you just have a lot of jamagrams that don't really mean anything to you. Now, while we're also on the topic of jamagrams, I also think that there should be a send all button, so that you can send a jamagram to all of your buddies that are online at that moment. So maybe you could put the button down here or something. I just think it'd be a lot easier than having to go through and click all of your buddies that are on. Now, it's not a very good example, but sometimes I have a lot of buddies on and I have to keep sending them each a jamagram. Now, something else that I think could be a cool feature would be if you can change the time of day in your den, and it would be the same for everyone. So take this beach house for instance. So right now it's day. Maybe in your edit you could have a little button out here with a little clock that makes you change the time of day. Now for the adventures. So it seems as though Animal Jam has an adventure for almost every alpha. However, they don't have an adventure for Sir Gilbert or Peck. I think that they could add a new adventure because A, it'd just be really exciting to have a new adventure, and B, they could make an adventure about those alphas since they don't have one yet. Now for something that has to do with trading. So it is nice that you can trade 20 items, but I think it'd be an even better feature if you could select multiple items at once to trade for the same thing. So instead of having that happen, you could click multiple items. Maybe you could highlight them all green as you do for the recycling and multiply up to 20 items. And then you could all trade them at once instead of having to maybe scroll all the way down here, click something, but once you click to add a new item, it takes you back to the top of your inventory and you have to completely go back down to the bottom if you need to find something there. So I think it would just be a lot simpler if you could just go through and select up to 20 items, and you could have a 0/20 and have it go up every time you click an item. So I know that anyone who makes videos could relate to this. I think they should have a little button, maybe in this little gear over here, that lets your buddies follow you or not follow you. Because I know it can get pretty annoying if you have a buddy that follows you and you're trying to record something and they just keep interrupting your video. So I think that'd be a nice feature to add. Maybe in here, next to buddies request, have following on or off. So another thing that a lot of people can relate to is not being able to rotate their items the way that they need them to be rotated in order for a den to work. So if you had a table and you wanted this chair to face to where it could turn towards the table, however, it only turns either left or right. I think it'd be a really cool feature if you could fully rotate all the items. That way you can make your dens just the way you want them. So another thing that a lot of people could probably relate to is having someone go to their den but they don't know who's in their den, and they could be busy right then but they need to know who's in their den. I know I'm exactly like that. So I think it would be a cool feature to where you're able to see who goes into your den. Maybe have a little button next, right here or something, that lets you see who's in your den. Like in adventures, you can see who's in the adventure, so I think that'd also be really cool to see who's in your den. So those are all the ideas I have for today. Make sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys also have some improvement ideas that you think should be added into Animal Jam. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye now.
Let's go.